Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday. I'm about to go into a Weight Watchers meeting. I am observing this meeting as a leader, or from a leader's standpoint, as part of my leader training. So it's super early in the morning on a Sunday morning. It's 7 o'clock. I woke up at 5 o'clock to be here, and I have exactly 13 minutes to do my makeup. So I thought I would do a little get ready with me this morning for you guys, so I can just say hello and chit chat because it's been a little while. So I have just not been feeling well. Took some time off again to just rest and feel better. I am feeling better. Thank you so much to everyone who asked how I was doing and checked in with me. Sally and Anita, you guys rock. Dee, I love you, Dee. You're awesome. And Bobby, and I don't know who else I forgot. Hopefully nobody, but thanks you guys for checking in on me and saying hello. I really, really appreciate it. So I'm just gonna I'm trapped in the car, and I thought I had like all my everything together, but I don't, because what I need right now is I use this little sponge for foundation, and you're supposed to wet this. You're supposed to wet it, and it gets a little bit bigger and poofier, and you apply the foundation with this. But I don't have any water. I have coffee, but I'm not gonna wet it with coffee. So I'm gonna use a dry sponge to put my foundation on. So first things first, I'm gonna use this Clinique Eye Serum. This is part of my challenge for the fall finish, to use up some items before the fall. I know some people had some concern as to how old this was and should I be using it on my eyes. I do not have super sensitive skin at all, thankfully. So, and I've also been using this like nonstop for a while. So if there had been some problem with it, I would have known by now. So I've got so much left. It literally lasts forever. But it's not doing any damage, and my skin is not sensitive, and I'm also not putting it like, it's not like eyeliner and I'm putting it like in my eyes, so I'm not concerned about it doing anything to my eyes. So that was a Clinique Eye Serum, and it feels really good because it has like a little metal roller ball on it, and so it just feels good in the morning to have that cool metal under your eyes. And I think it's supposed to help with puffiness too. So the foundation that I use is a CoverGirl Olay foundation. I love that they teamed up because there's you can see the Olay anti-aging cream inside the foundation. So I don't know if it helps with my wrinkles and the anti-aging or not, but I like to think so because it's in there. So I love this foundation. I am also like I really hate like liquid foundation, so I'm more of a cream to powder foundation kind of person. This is not cream to powder. It's definitely a bit wet. You can tell when it goes on, you can feel it. But it's the closest thing to a cream to powder that actually has decent coverage. I found that I was not getting good enough coverage with my cream to powder. So somebody recommended this to me, and I can't remember who, because it was like a year ago. I think I can picture her in my mind, but I can't remember. Anyway, I probably wear my foundation a little bit too light, but I don't really care that much. So it's not like I'm out to impress anyone. I'm not a model going for a modeling job. And this actually worked pretty well with the dry sponge. You can tell my foundation is a little bit too light, but I don't mind. So that's that. Next thing I'm going to use is this Ulta eye primer. So the weird thing about this eye primer is that it's colored. It is like it's like a rose gold color. So I also use this as like just a little like foundation color for my eyeshadow. So when I'm not using like a rose gold or like some neutral colors for my eyeshadow, I don't use this. I use more of just a light beige eye primer. So, but I am using a bit of rose gold colors today because obviously I'm in my rose gold club shirt to go into a Weight Watchers meeting. Because that's how I roll. So that's my eye primer. Next thing I'm gonna use is I'm gonna put some blush on. You guys are gonna laugh because it's not blush. It's literally this LA Colors eyeshadow. When I ran out of blush, I was desperate, and I just had this, and it worked. So I've been using it. I would never, well, no, I guess I would put this on my eyes, but I don't know, I've been using it for my cheeks, so I'm going to continue using it for my cheeks, and yeah, until it's gone. And I also used the wrong kind of brush, I'm sure, but it was a free brush from Ipsy. Do you guys like Ipsy? I have not had an Ipsy bag for ages, but I'm hoping to renew my subscription here pretty soon. So in fact, I already did. I'm just like waiting for the bag to come. So the next thing I'm going to use is this. Oh, shoot. I just remembered my eyeshadow brushes at home. So I will use this other eyeshadow brush, which doesn't have like, oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work. See, it's kind of narrow. Okay, so what I'm using for my eyes today is this NYX birthday palette that I got from, I believe it was from Ulta a year ago. I know I have old makeup, but I don't, you know, I don't use like a ton of makeup. I'm just not like a major makeup person. So what are you gonna do? Not gonna throw it away because it's not contaminated, or you know, I try to keep everything very clean. I clean my brushes, I clean my face. I don't really know how long makeup is good for until I get sick of it, is pretty much what I do. So I'm just putting like just this base color on right there over my base primer, and I should really be hurrying. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of a deeper color. And this is not my normal brush, so hopefully. And I also don't generally put my makeup on in an iPhone. So usually I have a little better mirror. However, the lighting right here seems to be really good. I have no blending brush because my other eyeshadow brush has an applicator and a blender on the same one, so I'm not sure how I'm going to blend this. But so far, so good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe this is going to be an awesome makeup day. Not bad for doing it in the car. Okay, and now I just need like a super light color. My super light color, gone. So I'm going to use a different, this is just a mishmash. It's like a magnetic palette from Sephora that I just have like some different mishmashed random eyeshadows on. So I'm just using, I think I'm actually using a foundation color, not eyeshadow. But it works because that's the color I want. So now I just need to find a way to blend this. I'm gonna just, yeah, necessity. What is that phrase? Necessity breeds invention. That's dumb. That's not the phrase, but it's something like that. Anyway, that's a good enough blend job, I'm thinking. All you makeup pros out there, Dee, Gina, you guys are probably cringing because I don't do my makeup the right way, and I know that I don't, and I'm okay with that. I feel like I don't look hideous or anything, so it's okay. Now I'm going to use the face powder that I'm trying to use up, which is just horrible. I think I got it at the dollar store. It's Aziza, and it's just a basic, it's just powder. It's almost gone, thankfully. It is literally, maybe it's mostly the applicator. The sponge is like falling apart. But look, you can see that it's also like super light. I do like a light powder finish. I've always liked a light powder finish because I feel like a light finish makes you look like a porcelain doll. But I know that mine is too light for me, and especially right now during the summer. But it's okay. It's okay. I just like to put it over that blush so I can blend it just a bit, and maybe just a bit on my eyes. That is that. And I'm down to just a couple things that I use. I'm using this Great Lash eyebrow gel. And I used to use a colored eyebrow gel, but the color of my eyebrows and the color of my hair obviously don't match, and I was having a hard time finding something for my eyebrows that looked natural, and I just look ridiculous with, it's 7:14, I have 1 minute. I look ridiculous with dark painted eyebrows, so I can't do that like at all. This mascara, you guys know, is the Smoke and Mirrors False Fiber mascara that I found at the dollar store that I love, because I really just love false fiber mascara. And if you can get it for $1, holy moly, why not? It's really, this is just as good as the $12 L'Oreal false fiber mascara that I bought at CVS. So if you can find this Smoke and Mirrors false fiber mascara at your 99-cent store, I suggest try one and go back the very same day if you like it, because I saw this and I had one months ago, maybe 6 months ago, loved it, and could not find it. And every time I go into that 99-cent store, I look. One day, I found it. They bought a bunch. I bought 41 tubes of mascara that day. $40 worth of mascara, but if we say that each tube is worth $10 to me, which it is, I bought $400 worth of mascara that day, which should last me ages. Hopefully. I like to put usually 3 coats on. I usually let it dry in between coats, but I don't think I have time today. So that's the mascara. I may put a little more on later this afternoon after I come out of this meeting. Last thing I'm going to use is my super favorite, it fell. My favorite lipstick is Ulta. I use 2 different colors generally. I have one color that is more of a neutral color, which is the one I'm using today. It is called Cheers. And then the one I use that is a little bit deeper red is called Soiree. So, oh shoot, it just got stuck in here. There we go. So here's what it looks like. And I love it. It's really smooth. You do have to reapply a couple times during the day, but I don't mind. All right, not bad for 13 minutes. I think we're at 14 minutes. And that's it. I need to run in here, do my job, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Sunday. I will be back later with some of what I eat today. Bye. Okay, that meeting was fabulous, of course, because I love my Weight Watchers job. It's so much fun. I'm about to change to go to Disneyland, so I thought I would show you guys my outfit of the day. How to show you the shoes, because the shoes are fabulous. Lace cactus for the shoes, and you guys, this my mother-in-law calls my club shirt, which would be appropriate if I went to clubs, but I've never been to a club in my life. But this is my club rose gold shirt, which I got, I think, from What's Mode online. So I'm gonna change now and head over to Disneyland for food and fun. Okay, it's about 10 o'clock. I just got to Disneyland, and I have had coffee with 3 tablespoons of fat-free half and half for 1 smart point, and I'm about to have this pair for 0 smart points. So I'm at 1 point for the day so far. Here's my second outfit of the day. Driver's license. Ah! Pretty good so far. All right, catch up to Cousin Eddie. Where's your dad?
Let's do it, come on.
Let's do it, catch up. Faster, 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 faster.
No, you go faster, you got the brake.
No, I'm not on the brake, I'm on the gas. It's all the way down to the bottom. Come on, car, come on, car. You can do it. You can do it. Is it because we're in the white car and not the blue car?
Yeah.
Come on. How did he get so far up there?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Go.
How does it drive? Well, this wheel right son of a bitch.
Okay, it's about 7 o'clock. I am headed home after a long day at Disney. Lots of rides. I think I did 6 rides today. Super fun. The only thing I did not show you guys was I did share a pineapple spear with Eddie before lunch, so that was 0 smart points. Salmon, the salmon lunch, I counted 0 points for the salmon, 0 points for the mango relish on the salmon. I did count 1 point for the green beans because they were just a little, not oily, but there was definitely, they were cooked with something. They were not just steamed. So I counted 1 point for the green beans, and then I also counted 6 points for the biscuit. A small baking powder biscuit, buttermilk biscuit, is 4 points, and that was medium to large size, so I counted 1.5 times that, so 6 points for the biscuit. So my lunch altogether was 7 smart points. With the coffee, that is 8 smart points, and then the macaron. So I'm totally in love with that stupid little green alien macaron. Obviously, you guys have seen it at least 3 times now. Macarons themselves are not very high in points. I usually count for the Trader Joe's. The Trader Joe's little, like a small regular size macaron is only 2 smart points. So this one is obviously large, very large, and it has a lot of gooey filling. So Eddie took a couple bites, and I counted 8 smart points for the part that I had. So that takes me to 8 plus 6 is 12, 13, 14, 15 for the green beans, 16 for the coffee, right? 16 points. I pre-tracked this morning. I felt like having Vietnamese spring rolls. If you guys have never had those are very low points. They're basically shrimp and vegetables wrapped in a spring roll wrapper, which is kind of like a very, very, very thin wonton wrapper. And then inside is one very like thin, crispy wonton strip. So Vietnamese spring rolls are 2 smart points each. They are usually served with a Thai peanut sauce or a Vietnamese spicy peanut sauce. I am actually going to make my own peanut sauce with PB2 and sriracha. So that will be 1 smart point for the PB2, and the Vietnamese spring rolls come in a pack of 3. So that is my dinner. 7 smart points for dinner. So what does that put me at? I have to do the math again. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 2, 4, 6 is 22 plus 1 is 23 points. That's exactly what I thought. That's what I was going for. So that will be 23 points for my day altogether. I think that I am pretty much done after that. I kind of feel like some vegetables, so I think I don't know if I'll possibly put some eggplant in the air fryer to have with my spring rolls, because I just feel like some vegetables. If I don't do that, then I'll probably have maybe some raw vegetables, some carrots, or some grape tomatoes, something like that. So I'll show you guys what the spring rolls look like when I get those, and what my peanut sauce looks like when I stir it up. Guys, I just wanted to acknowledge that I am obviously very far behind on comments on my videos. I did not post any videos last week, but if you have commented on a previous video with a question, I'm so sorry if I did not get to your question. Could you please ask your question again on this video, because I really try hard, number 1, to read all of your guys' comments, because I truly love interacting with all of you, and number 2, I really try to answer your questions if you have questions for me. So if you left a question in the last week that I did not get to, please ask me again. I'd be happy to respond.